Today's video is sponsored in part by Vendoo.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. In today's video, I am sharing my first big rummage sale of the season, and of course, I went with my mom. We went yesterday. I also took my Auntie Jackie with me, who's my mom's oldest sister, and we had so much fun. I've really missed the rummage sales around here during COVID, so I was really happy to make it to this one. It was on 3 floors. I only got literally 1 minute of footage, and it was really just on our way in and once we exited the building, because as you'll see from the line, there was a crazy amount of people there and there was literally no room to film. And it was also very fast paced, so I was grabbing things really quickly. So let's cut to the 1 minute of footage and then I'll meet you back here for the haul.
Long line for the rummage sale.
We're freezing.
All right, what did you think, Auntie Jackie?
I had a ball in there today. I got a full wardrobe. Yeah, summer, winter, fall.
Mom,
and all.
Mom, poke in and say hi.
Hi.
It was really fun, but it was
fun.
so tight I couldn't film in there. It was like
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder.
It was very busy.
Very, very busy. So
Yeah.
$2,
Bum to bum.
all of the above. But it was $2 for every item in the women's department. Then they had a boutique section, which is very common for these places to have a boutique section. But then you go up there and they have random stuff marked up quite a bit. So I wish I had never gone up there.
Auntie Jackie found a vest and they wanted $15 for it. And I said, let's go down to the $2
What was the brand?
section.
Do you remember the brand?
No.
It was not
It was
familiar
nothing.
with me.
There was a Free People skirt up in that room for $25. And I found like 2 or 3 feet, maybe 1 or 2 Free People pieces downstairs for $2. But then they had like a St. John suit for like $15. I didn't pick up the St. John because it doesn't do well for me. But
Yeah.
I might have sent it to the Real. But anyways, time for lunch, ladies?
Yes,
Time
time
for
for
lunch.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry for the horrible footage.
So we really had a good time. Auntie Jackie and Mom found some great stuff, and then we went for brunch. And here we are today. I'm gonna get started with some of the shoes and handbags that I found first, and then I'm just going to dig into my Hulkin bag and grab stuff out. Which, by the way, I have 4 of these Hulkin bags. This is the medium size, and it was so great in this environment. I was able to like pull it around by my side and just load things up as opposed to having anything heavy on my shoulder. It was amazing. And then it got to the point where it got really crowded and people were trying to get around my Hulkin bag, so they had a spot where you could drop off your parcels. So once this was packed and I had made a couple trips to different spots, I eventually had them hold it for me, but this was 10 out of 10 for this trip. It was perfect for this. All right, so right when I walked in, there was an area of shoes, and I know from the bins that it's smart to hit the shoes first because you can go through shoes pretty quickly. Everything you're gonna see here, except for one item, was $2. So there was a woman's area, and all the clothing was $2, and then there was a boutique upstairs, which I mentioned in the car with my mom and my aunt. I should have just stayed downstairs because I feel like I got way more bang for my buck, and it was a wait to go upstairs. It was 3 levels. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage. It was really so crazy inside. I did get these J. Crew little flats, these ballet flats. They come up kind of high on the ankle, which I think is really nice. These are an 8.5 and they feel a little tight on me, so I would say that they probably run a little small, but you can see they are in excellent condition. They're like an elephant gray suede. So once again, all of these shoes were just $2. I got these North Face sandals. These very much remind me of like Keens or Chacos. They're just pink and gray. Great for outdoor summertime, and they are a size US women's size 9. These are really cute. They say Ultra Tack here. I haven't run comps on anything. I'm actually heading out tomorrow. We are headed to Florida for a few days, so I'm going to be in Naples, and of course I'm going to be thrifting down there, so I wanted to make sure I got this stuff filmed before I left. So unfortunately I won't have many, if any, of these items listed while I'm away on my trip, and I have a big bins haul coming up this week as well. But if there's something in particular you would like, you can DM me or leave it in the comments here, and as soon as I get back, I'll be sure to get those items prioritized and listed for you. These are Sam Edelman little kitten heels, and these are in beautiful condition. They too are a size 8.5 in this cute tan suede. Comps on these, I did look these up, or I would say between like $30 and $40. They're really cute, beautiful condition. These coach shoes were just $2, and these definitely need a little cleaning up. These are also an 8.5. I loved the style of these with the little scallop detail. There's a little mark back here on the leather, and the heels, the rubber on the heels look a little bit worn down, but I really love the style of these, and for $2, I was definitely not gonna leave these behind. Hopefully get between like $20 and $35 for these. I'm not sure, I have to look at the comps, but the condition will definitely play into those. I believe this was the last pair of shoes that I found, and these are Madewell. Again, these are just $2. I was so excited. These are also a size 8.5. Interesting. These are suede. They're a nice chunky heel. I feel like I've sold these before, and they didn't go for a ton, but these are in great condition. Madewell, 8.5, great size. Cute little pair of shoes for maybe a night out. They would look cute with like a maxi skirt too. I thought they were adorable. I love the brand Madewell. All right, we got some really good vintage pieces in this haul. As I was leaving, one of the workers held this up, and it just kind of gave me like Jackie O vibes. And it was so pretty. It looks like it's a custom piece. It says Monet Chestnut Hill, and Chestnut Hill is an area in Newton, Mass. Kind of smells a little vintagey now that I'm up close, but you can see the texture of this. It's just this beautiful custom dress. You can see if you pull back the cuff here, it has this red, white, and blue ribbon. It's all stitched. So this is a custom dress. There is a little staining here. So I'm definitely gonna have to treat some of these vintage pieces, but generally this is gorgeous. I would say that this looks like a size 4. Very pretty. This will probably take a while. I made very quick decisions and the lighting wasn't good. So once I got out of there and looked things over, I found that there were a few pieces that were flawed. When it comes to church rummage sales, if I spend a little bit of extra and I end up redonating a few things, I really don't mind because it's going to the church. And so it doesn't bother me at all if I spend a little extra. This baffled me. I didn't reach the back part of the women's section until probably 40 minutes into the sale. We were there before they opened. So the bags were really picked over, which is okay. It wasn't like the first thing that I was going for, but I ended up getting this Toomey bag. When I say that this is flawless, I don't see a single scratch on the leather. It's canvas and chocolate brown. It has the Toomey tag here. It has the Toomey identification serial number or whatever on the inside. Where is it? Right here. And it is just immaculate. It's a little crossbody messenger bag. It did just barely fit my MacBook Pro, my 13-inch MacBook Pro. I feel like this would be better for people who travel with an iPad. It's not gonna fit a larger laptop, but I went online and this bag is $350 on the Toomey website. So I'm hoping to get about $100 for this. And that's actually what I spent in full that day because I paid for my mom and my Auntie Jackie. It came to $98.50 and I gave them $100. And I said to my mom and my aunt, I think this bag is gonna pay for everything. So we'll see. We'll see where it lands, but it is beautiful. There were a few available, so I don't know. And I think the fact that it doesn't fit a full-size laptop might work to its disadvantage, but we'll see. This had a little bit of wear on the corners, but it's leather and it's the brand Sundance. And there's also like a little mark inside. But Sundance is an online catalog brand and they have some really beautiful pieces. I loved that the interior of this was blue and I just liked the shape of this bag, and I don't have many gray bags for sale. So I thought it was a nice classic bag. So the wear is, as you saw, a little bit on the interior, and then there's just a little bit of wear on the corners of the leather, which is pretty common, but it does have the feet for some extra protection. It is that pebbled leather. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more and we'll see, I don't know, maybe $40, $50, I'm not sure. I've never sold a purse from Sundance, so we'll have to see. All right, quick battery change. This is the second video I filmed today. So my battery was just checking out on me. So this is a hobo bag. This is in really good condition. It's just a really basic wristlet. I'll probably take like a baby wipe and just shine it up a little bit, get any little surface marks off. But here is the hobo logo on the inside. I feel like hobo leather is very distinct. I knew this was hobo before I even opened it up. But I think it's just a really cute neutral clutch. Fits your phone and all your essentials. So I don't know, probably $20 to $30 for this. All right, I believe that is it for accessories and shoes. This is the one item that I spent $6 for upstairs in the boutique. And I was even on the fence about this, but I felt like, well, I came all this way. I wish I had filmed some stuff. I feel bad that I didn't get any footage. It was just so crazy. And I was dragging along my bag with me, so it was very hard to navigate everything. But this is Patagonia, and it's just one of those cozy teddy jackets. I really liked the shape of it. It was just $6. I was somewhat hesitant because it didn't have the Patagonia patch on the outside. I feel like a lot of people go for that. But it is a cinchilla, and it is a size small. Yeah, and I just think it's really cozy. A little out of season, but I just loved it, and I love the color and the neutral. So I thought that was worth $6. They had a lot of Talbots and Chicos in the boutique area, priced at like $15 and $20. The whole time that I was shopping in the boutique, I kept thinking to myself, what am I missing out on downstairs? Because like all the shoes and the handbags, all that stuff was downstairs. So it's always interesting what is put in the boutique versus what's put out on the floor. This vintage piece has some staining, but there was no way I was leaving this behind. I thought this was amazing. This also looks like it was handmade, and it's just brilliant. I loved this. This very much gives me like Mad Men vibes when they moved into the late 60s. Isn't this so cute? So yeah, I don't know if I'll just sell my vintage pieces as is, or maybe I'll soak them a little bit. I don't know. So I'm not sure what the fabric is on this. Vintage is always tough because I'm so drawn to it, but then it's like kind of work once you get it home. So I have a bins video coming up, and I pick up a lot of trending items for that haul as well, because that's like a specific challenge that I'm doing for a collab on that video. But it's really exciting for me to be able to take chances and pick up items for a low cost, like $2. So something like this dress that I can put in Depop and test the waters with a new platform really gives me the opportunity to just kind of explore new things. So this portion of today's video is sponsored by Vendoo, and Vendoo is the service that allows me to easily move my items from one platform to the next. I'm going to do one listing for all of these items, and then I will just be able to make a couple of adjustments based on different specifics that certain platforms require, and then quickly cross-post those items to different places. I'll share with you in this video this dress and then some of the other pieces that I think will do well on Depop. If you've been at this game for any amount of time, you'll know how time-consuming it can be to list your items. The cool thing about Vendoo is that once you invest all this time in a piece, you go out to source it, you spend gas to get there, you find pieces, it takes time to find items that you want to take home with you and list. Then you get home, you may have to wash them, spot treat them, measure them, list them, store them, package them. You do all of this, and then you do your draft, and then it goes to one site. Not that that's not a great thing, but it's so comforting for me to know that all the work that I invest in picking out pieces that I love and I want to share in my closet on Poshmark or in my eBay store or my Depop shop, it's just really awesome for me to be able to find these pieces and then cross-post them so easily. In my opinion, Vendoo pays for itself. It only takes a few items to sell on a platform other than the one that you are constantly listing to for it to be worth it. They have a variety of programs to fit your needs, whether you're a part-time reseller or full-time. You can change from month to month. What I love about Vendoo is they offer you 5 listings every month for free. So give it a try. If you happen to see this video on Mother's Day, they're offering 40% off your first month of service, through Mother's Day, so through the end of tonight, if you see this. Outside of that, if you click the link in my description, you'll save 25% off your first month of service. I have been really pushing myself, especially on eBay, to try to get to $1,000 in a month. I think this month I'm at $771 in the past 30 days. Also, the other cool thing that I mention all the time is the fact that once I sell an item on one of my platforms, all I have to do is go in and click sold, say what I sold the item for, and then Vendoo will automatically delist it on all the other sites it's listed on. That's an add-on for $4.99 to your membership and so worth it to me. And it just broadens my business. Poshmark is still far and away my biggest platform, but this gives me the opportunity to grow other sites and to test the waters on other platforms and grow my business. Feel free to ask any questions down in the comments and I'll try to get to all the questions I can. It's been such a game changer for my business, so thank you, Vendoo. All right, this is a modern piece. I don't think it's one of their most modern pieces, but this is a romper in a size large from Free People. And I just thought that was cute. I don't know that I would have paid up for this at all. You know, like if I was even at Savers and this was $9, I don't know that I would have bought it because I've been having trouble moving rompers recently, but for $2, absolutely. It's in really great condition, plus it's a large, and it has these sheer arms, and it's still that like boho look. Great for summer. This is another vintage piece by Ralph Lauren. I just thought this was a pretty special piece as well. I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to do consignment with someone for all of these vintage pieces. This is just Lauren, Ralph Lauren, just short sleeve, striped, and it's a fit and flare, and it's in really beautiful condition. And then it also came with this belt that ties around the waist. Just very classic, almost like nautical looking, and it is a size 2, 100% cotton. I don't even know how old this is. It's definitely vintage looking, but there's nothing about the label that would indicate to me that it was definitely vintage. Oh, this is my favorite vintage piece. So this is a store brand. If I didn't know any better, I would think that this was Gunny Sacks, but I don't think that it is, but this dress is just beautiful. I think it's a junior size 11, and it's very tiny for a size 11. I mean, this is probably like modern day size 6 maybe. But look at this dress, how pretty. It's like a little midi dress, and it has the tie right here, the floral pattern here, and that ties in the back. I think this is so adorable. I'm probably gonna price this a little high since it's vintage. I wish that I had a brand attached to it. I could definitely try to Google Lens it, but you know, I doubt that I'm gonna find much on it. It's very adorable. It's very Free People looking, but it is definitely vintage. I would say late 70s, early 80s. So pretty. Loved that piece. I was so excited shopping here. Oh, this is Y2K. I sold a dress very similar to this, although this has cap sleeves. The other one had just spaghetti straps, but very similar in the sense that it was floral. It had like a sheer layer over. The other one that I sold, I think may have had like little sequins also, but this is just very feminine. This is definitely like a Y2K style. The other dress that reminded me of this was my first sale on Depop, and it sold for $40. And that is why I picked this up. I looked at this and I said, this so reminds me of that first dress that I sold. So I will definitely put Y2K in the description for that. This was another vintage skirt. I was really digging the vintage, if you can't tell. And also I was making really quick decisions, so I was just throwing stuff in this bag. This kind of has like that cottagecore feeling, and the reason that I picked this up was because it was a larger size as well. This is made in the USA. Actually, it says medium. That's funny, because usually vintage seems, yeah, I guess it's not that big. I would say this is like a size 10. It just has the buttons right down the front of the skirt. Very pretty. I've been selling a few skirts like this midi length skirt, more feminine looking. Okay, this is another modern piece. This is Bowden, size 10, and this is kind of a heavyweight cotton dress. It is this teal color, very structured. Sorry, it's unbuttoned. I didn't wash anything yet, and I don't think it's gonna get washed because as soon as I'm done with this video, I need to start packing for tonight and actually editing this video because I wanna get it out for Mother's Day. So this is the dress. I definitely spent a fair amount of time in the dress section because $2 for a dress is a really good price. There are a lot of tops that I can find for cheaper, but sometimes dresses are priced a little bit higher. So I wanted to make sure that I spent a good amount of time there. Oh, I was excited about this too. This is a miracle suit in a size 16. And miracle suits, if you don't know about miracle suits, they are a great pickup for summer. I've been picking up miracle suits for years. They retail for well over $100, and I usually sell them pre-owned for like between $40 and $50. So this is always such a great pickup. And in a size 16 with a built-in underwire bra inside, and this kind of high neck in this beautiful army green. I think this is such a great pickup. And again, just $2. I also got a vintage bathing suit. This was vintage Talbots. I wasn't expecting Talbots, but I just thought this was such a retro look. This really reminded me of like ModCloth or something like that. And it has a little skirt over it. I don't know what year Talbots, you know, came to be. I remember Talbots as a kid, but I don't know how old their stuff is. This is a size 12, made in the USA. I mean, this is the original Talbots label that I remember. So I'm not sure if anybody's an expert on Talbots, but I would put this in the 80s, early 80s. Anyways, I thought that was really cute. This I picked up because it was plus size. Is this ASOS? It's just ASOS, but I liked the style of it. It's a size 18. And it's this really pretty boho style. I thought this would even be cute with the 4th of July coming. Although this is black, but I think this would look really cute with denim for the 4th of July, like some jean shorts. But I was noticing that there was some yellowing, like just dirt around the hem here. So this definitely has to be stain treated. But I thought that was really cute. ASOS, this might be like a $20 flip. Oh, I loved this. This is Free People 1. I have been really loving tan or beige with white. It was one of the things I spotted for spring trends is combining the two colors. There's just something special and neutral and clean about like white and tan. So this is the tag for Free People 1. And this was in the nightgown section. So I'm not sure if this is an actual nightgown. It's just completely pleated down the front. And it has this beautiful eyelet layered hem. It's also high-low. You may not even be able to see that it's like a very subtle cream and white. And this is extremely sheer, so I'm guessing this is a nightgown. Unless somebody wore a slip under it, you would see right through it. It's all pleated at the top. It's just beautiful. Almost reminds me of something like a bride could wear, like honeymoon. Just so pretty. It's really beautiful. I didn't see any stains or anything on this, but I'll probably wash it just because it's so light and gauzy. I love this sort of thing. And in that same section was this gold label Victoria's Secret vintage nightgown, which is also beautiful. It's polyester, it's not silk, but this is the gold tag that I always pick up if it's nice, if it's in good condition. But look at this, isn't this so pretty? It's sheer on the bottom, sheer on top with this beautiful floral pattern here. This is just gorgeous. And I want to say like the hemline is asymmetrical. No, it goes down on an angle, but the hem goes straight across. Isn't this beautiful? It's in really nice condition. It just says P. So it's a petite, small, gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I was excited about that. The Victoria's Secret vintage stuff varies for me. I probably price that around $40, maybe even $45. And see where we go from there as far as what it will actually sell for. Oh, I was excited about this too. See, now this hatch dress, which is a maternity line, this was downstairs as well. So there were so many things about the downstairs that I loved. I wish I had never left. I was probably only gone for maybe 20 minutes between getting upstairs, waiting in line to go into the boutique, but I feel like I missed out on valuable stuff downstairs. This is just a very basic, it says one size. Hatch is probably my very favorite maternity brand to pick up. This is very lightweight. This is also sheer, so I think this is a dress. But it's just very oversized. It looks like it would be extremely cozy when you're pregnant. So that is a dress that would certainly grow with you. Definitely on the larger side, I would say. This was new with tags. It's a bodysuit by J. Crew, and it was an extra large. The price tag is $45. And it has this ruffle. It's just a crossover ruffle front. I'm not sure what this looks like. A little bit of a dated style. No, holiday 2017, so a little dated, but that ruffle sometimes makes me think of Y2K, but isn't it pretty? And I love that it was size extra large. In bodysuits, I don't love to buy bodysuits that are pre-owned. I will buy them. It's kind of like selling a pre-owned bathing suit, but I particularly like bodysuits when they are new with tag. This is just a cute little Athleta skirt. I think it has one of the older tags, Athleta, size medium. It's like fleece lined. I sell these for like $20, $25. They're just cozy. And I feel like I've sold so many different versions of Athleta black skirts through the years. I like the design on this with like the little diagonal ridges there. There's pocket here too. Maybe it's a tennis skirt. You can put like a tennis ball in there. Super cute. This is just plain, but I loved it. It is J. Crew, medium. I tried this on to wear for the haul and it was just too tight for me, but it's really cute. Just basic, very soft knit sweater. Tremendous with like just a pair of like dark wash jeans and some ballet flats. Would look so cute. Actually, this would look really cute too. With these little kitten heels and jeans. Love it. And lastly is this very festive, very Christmassy looking top from Free People. It's just a size medium, but it runs extremely large. It has sequins on it. And I put it on. I mean, I swear this fits like a 2X, but you know how Free People styles their stuff can be really big. This would be fantastic at Christmas time with some leggings. It would be very cozy with just some black leggings and some chunky boots. I love it. Even some Doc Martens would be cute with this. But yeah, I got all of that stuff. The only thing that cost more than $2 was the Patagonia, like I said, for $6. And I think Auntie Jackie got like 15 pieces and my mom got, I don't know, she got a handful of things. Auntie Jackie likes to shop like her niece. That's all for today. I'm wishing everybody a happy Mother's Day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Thanks again to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click the link in my description and save 25% off your first month of service. And if you happen to sign on today using my code, you will get 40% off your first month of service for Mother's Day. So I know this is late in the game. They've been running the promotion, but today will be the last day. If you decide to join Vendoo after today, you'll still get 25% off. So thank you guys so much. I'll be back real soon with a new video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment, and I will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Love you guys.